Welcome back to Kerbal Space Program, where we're picking up where we left off last time, launching and building a space station in orbit around Kerbin.
Make it
Oh,
ourselves.
actually, I'm gonna fast. Yeah, no, we're
Actually,
probably
yeah,
all
just
right.
catch up to. Did you catch up to me?
I'm not. I haven't launched yet.
Oh, okay.
I am waiting for. I'm getting the thing
Oh,
where I need it to be before I launch. All right. That's probably about right.
all the same.
So, rendezvous. What Bobby struggled for 3 episodes in a row.
You could have edited it down to one. I told you. It's all right. If you can't make an ass of yourself on the internet, where can you make an ass of yourself at?
So, it's my turn to rendezvous. And
Let me put that on a T-shirt.
we're going to do this in a maneuver that I've actually done a lot. Set as target. Alright, so.
Can I go back to piling it so I can watch you?
I don't. Oh, I've got. No, because if I have to
Okay.
time accelerate, it won't
Oh,
work.
that's true. Okay.
Anyways, throttle up,
Oh, I should have gotten the nuclear engine.
and lift off we go.
Although I did get the. I love these rover wheels right here.
Alright, we are taking off nicely. We've got loads and loads and loads of Delta V. We actually need to throttle down a little bit.
I am actually going to.
And by a little bit, I mean quite a bit.
While you're doing that, I am going to construct a vehicle
Yep.
to collect Jeb. And do you have a return method for your Kerbal?
Oh yeah. Built-in. Built-in
Alright.
RCS tank deorbiting a command pod. Alright, so we are at 7,000. We are pretty much at our target speed for 7,000. I think our target itself is probably a little bit ahead of where we want it to be, unfortunately. I think I fast forwarded a little too much because I typically like it to be behind us, so it's going to make our lives a little bit harder here. But we might be alright. We'll see. Alright, so we're going to bring it over to 90, start our gravity turn. We're about to have to stage. Throttle up and stage. There we go. We still have a good thrust to weight ratio, which I am happy about. Alright, so our target is still behind us, though just only barely. Apoapsis is rising, and we will be out of the atmosphere shortly. Let's check our map here. Yeah, target's actually in front of us now, which will make this a little bit harder, unfortunately. But we'll figure it out. It'll be fine. We are up to 56,000 in the Apoapsis department. Let's throttle down a little bit so we don't overheat. So we're going to do this a little bit differently than I usually do because of timing with where I put the Kerbal, which is a bit unfortunate because the other way is really, really, really easy. This is going to be a lot harder. So we're just going to shoot for orbit first, which is going to be right about here. We're not actually at orbit yet, but we need to... We'll be there in no time flat. Let's make this go away. Let's pull up our map and just kind of give an estimate of what we need to do to get an orbit here. Roughly something like that. 1200. It's a minute burn. Ooh. Let's just get rid of that. Move this. We need to start burning at like 30 seconds out here. might as well be right now. Let's throttle back up. And we're going to just burn at the horizon. And this should get us an orbit here pretty easily. We'll probably actually have a fair bit of fuel left over in this stage, which is good. A little harder to control with this bit still attached, but I think that's all right actually. Yeah, so apoapsis is, or periapsis is coming up here.
I thought we had another pilot with, like, level 1. Or are you using him or her?
No, I'm using Dudford. Dudford does not have level 1.
Dudford shows available for me.
Yeah, Jeb showed available for me when you had him.
Now we're gonna grab Sigfus here.
All right, we've come past our apoapsis, but that is actually fine. Where our periapsis is just about up.
We should take a scientist up there with
there
me.
we go.
Should take a scientist. Well, no, we need to get the scientist experience.
Okay, so what we need to do now is we need to add a maneuver, and then we just need to kind of see where we intersect at here. And
Am I going to mess you up if I launch and attempt to intercept also?
No, you probably want to sync to me, though.
All right.
Before you do that. All right, so we need to actually move this around a bit, unfortunately. All right, so if we bring this over to about here, we're getting closer. Right about there. That's 14. This is 13. And then actually I think we need to go this way. Something like that.
Oh, geez, you synced a month?
Shouldn't have been that far ahead.
I'm T plus. Let's see here. I am 1 month, 1 week, 3 days in the future. Or hold on. Or Dan is. Yeah.
No, that's not right.
Oh no, wait. I'm sorry. That's our current time.
Yeah.
Never mind.
All right, so that'll get us fairly close, and we can tweak it from there. It's only a 70. It's a very, very small burn. It's like a 3-second burn. We are probably going to have to turn our RCS on to get to this maneuver node, unfortunately. But that's all right. Honestly, I don't really know that how much of this station we'll actually use. This is just kind of a exercise in fun. And I think we're probably going way over on our time here, but I'm not sure about that. We'll see. If it's super long over, I'll cut out some like launching stages and whatnot and just trim the episode down. But
yeah, actually, right now I think you're too far ahead of me to launch.
Yeah, you probably. Well, you don't want to. Well, you don't want to. I mean, target me. You want to target the.
Well, yeah, the station is too far ahead of me to launch.
Probably.
Yeah.
And I would not travel to the future.
Yeah. That could have
adverse effects.
Yes.
For either of us. All right, we are getting close to our burn. And it's really, really, really short burn.
Actually, we have one of our probe satellites is. Wanted to change that to the. Well, I should change the icon to the actual space station icon. But let's see. While you're doing that, we're gonna flatten ourselves out here. Oh, geez. Look at all these unknown objects. I've never even attempted to like find one.
Have you even left the Kerbal system?
Yeah.
Really? I thought you had only just gone to the moon.
No, I gone to the moon. I've gone to Duna. I haven't gone to any other planets. I've attempted. No, there was that whole mission that it wanted me to put the satellite in ridiculous orbit around the effing sun.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we've...
All right, I kind of missed the mark on the maneuver, but I think we're all right.
Yes.
Let's just
So
stop there.
While you're doing that, I'm going to
Actually, that got us even closer. So that's good. All right.
While you're doing that, I'm going to do some
Turn our
preliminary...
RCS off.
Do some preliminary math here on... Or some preliminary math here on our eventual trip to Duna here. So, Kerbin rotates at... Come on. Oh, if I click on the planet, it should give me some information here.
Okay, so let's pull up the rendezvous tab in our flight engineer. And we should be closing distance on this guy. We want to switch over to target mode here. And we actually want to fast forward a bit now. So our maneuver node is in 11 minutes. That we're at means where I set that up at, we're at 11 minutes away from where our intersect is. So we're just going to slowly fast forward here until we get pretty close. And then what we're going to do is we're going to basically kill our relative velocity, which should match us and circularize our orbit pretty much right at him. Or not circularize our orbit, but basically match our orbit to the target's orbit pretty much. And then we're going to ditch the big stage and do the rest here by hand. All right, we are getting in close here. I think we'll probably stop right about here. Or stop time warp right about here. All right, we don't actually need to find our maneuver node. We need to find... we need to find where our retrograde to the target is. Don't really want to use the monopropellant if we don't have to. We're still 2 minutes away, and the thing's still like 9 kilometers away. So there's the prograde. So
we're actually entering a pretty decent launch window for Duna, assuming we don't time warp too fast, because Duna is ahead of us, so we're actually in a pretty good spot here. We're just inching closer to Duna. But we'll see how well that is as we advance
as we get there.
Here.
I mean, we got a ways to go before we do our trip to Duna yet.
No, we're gonna do this now. I'm gonna start prepping for it.
All right, we're just gonna get rid of this because we don't really need it anymore. And then what we need to do, hopefully,
I'm actually gonna pull up your fueling section. I'm kind of interested to see what it looks like.
It's just the fueling section. It doesn't have the lifter stage on it.
Okay.
Or any like forms of propulsion other than RCS. All right, so we're here, and we're pretty close, and I think we're just going to start killing our relative velocity now.
Dan's already 8 minutes in the future. Sync with him.
Okay, that's pretty close. All right, what we want to do is we want to decouple that. And then we need to activate this engine. All right, and I think we can now turn our RCS off because I don't think we're actually going to need it. So we need to find our target and point towards it. I think we're going the long way around here. And then let's turn that off. Or actually, we're going to take this guy and we're going to turn our thrust limiter down. All right, let's stop here and we will kill more of our relative velocity right here. Since we gained a little bit in the decoupling and we missed a little bit in our burn, that's probably close enough. All right, let's find our target, which is down there. And this is going to be a long, long process, unfortunately. So why don't...
Kerbal montage!
Yeah, I say, why don't we do... why don't I do something here since we're already running really long on the episode? Why don't I just use this footage and we'll just time-lapse it until I am close and about to dock, pretty much. Okay. We're coming in for docking. We are very, very close. Yeah, it's
What?
been
Huh?
it's been a while. Unfortunately. This takes a while, and it's gonna be interesting how we decide to do this in future episodes. All right, let's get some forward momentum here, and we are approaching the docking here. A little bit back, a little bit. Let the magnetic hold grab us, and we're docked. Let's take and rename this vessel. Space Station. What are we calling this station?
I don't know. We didn't get that far.
I'm just gonna name it something generic for the moment. This will be NEL Films Station 1. Renamed. Okay.
During the fast forward segment, I took a contract to build another station. This will be a much smaller station, though, around the Mun.
Well, do you want to do something real quick before we end the episode? Because we're about to end the episode.
Yeah, I'm not going to be launching anything.
Okay. I'm going to undock and switch to this guy. Why don't you switch to the station here?
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Just don't actually do anything when you get to the
Don't
station.
screw it up! Just say it. Don't F it up!
I just don't want you to, like, switch to it and then move and then hit me, which my RCS ports aren't actually turned on yet.
Okay, so I've got... Oh, actually, I bet I have to sync with you.
Maybe. I don't know. Yes, or maybe. No?
No, I'm synced.
You should be able to control it then, I would think.
Well, the name hadn't changed yet. So...
Oh, that's...
Oh.
glitchy and weird.
Shit. Ha!
Ha!
I should have accepted that other contract for putting a station in orbit around Kerbin.
Right! So, we need to fix this before they collide.
Nah, let's see what happens when they collide! Oh, I almost knocked over my water in real life. Wait, hold on. RCS. Oh, wait, and like, it keeps vanishing on me.
What keeps vanishing?
Like the other thing.
Huh. Weird. So yeah, why don't, do you have a lot of RCS fuel or not much at all?
I don't know these things.
Well, you built it.
Yeah, no, it's, in this particular one, no, there's, like 50 units of RCS fuel.
Do you have any docking port juniors on that?
On this, no.
Okay.
Hold on here.
50's enough to deorbit it?
Let's find out!
Well, I'm going to deorbit myself and head back. But that's actually going to be it for this episode. We'll let you know what happened with that thing next time. This is going to... It's good to know that this happens with this multiplayer mod, because this is going to get weird. Alright, well, if you liked the video, click like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time for more Kerbal Space Program. Thanks for watching. Bye.